everybody? I'm Miguel Sanchez, and we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 53 of Logo History 2, a viewer-requested series where we are taking a look at the logos you requested to us, and I'll do the best for I can to make it happen just for you. So today's episode features 5 logos. Not much to talk about here, but we're going to get into them today, as it's about to go wild. If you're all ready for it, let's get started. For today's episode, it's about United Rentals, the National Hockey League, the Super Mario Bros. Movie, Trident and KSTW. This should be a pretty interesting job for me that we're going to get into today. We're about to do it right here, right now. I am so excited to see what we can do together. If you're ready for it, then let's get started. But first, images are taken for Logopedia. According to everyone, the images you're about to see do not belong to me or to anybody else, so remember that. Good. With all that said, let's get started. First up, United Rentals. It was requested by Simon Gaming Channel. I'll put a link to it in the description down below, so go check it out while you can. Here's the short bio for those of you who don't know what United Rentals is. United Rentals Incorporated, NYSE, URI, is the world's largest equipment rental company, with about 13% of the North American market shares as of 2019. It owns the largest rental fleet in the world, with approximately 4,700 classes of equipment, totaling about $19.3 billion in original equipment costs, or OEC, as of 2022. The company has a combined total of 1,449 locations, including an integrated network of 1,390 rental locations in North America, 13 in Europe, 27 in Australia, and 19 in New Zealand. In North America, the company operates in 49 states and Puerto Rico, and in every Canadian province. In 2017, United Rentals' revenue totaled more than $6.64 billion, with over $1.35 billion in profit. It ranked number 424 on the Fortune 500 and number 1,183 on the Forbes Global 2000 list of the world's largest public companies. URI was founded in 1997 by Bradley Jacobs and grew primarily through acquisition. It offers general, aerial, and specialty rentals to a customer base that includes construction and industrial companies, utilities, municipalities, and homeowners. In addition to rentals, the company offers new and used equipment sales, servicing, and safety training. United Rentals is currently led by Matthew Flannery, President and CEO, Dale Asplund, Executive Vice President and COO, and Ted Grace, Executive Vice President and CFO. The company is headquartered in Stamford, Connecticut. In 2019, United Rentals was announced as the 6th best stock of the 2010s, with a total return of 1,559%. Wow, that's a lot. But yeah, let's take a look at SaaS. Company name is United Rentals. Time is public. Founded August 14, 1997. The key people are Michael J. Nealand, who is the chairman of the board, Michael Flannery, Chief Executive Officer, Dale Asplund, Chief Operating Officer, and Ted Grace, Chief Financial Officer. Headquarters are in Stamford, Connecticut, U.S. They do not have a slogan. Website www.unitedrentals.com. The link will be in the description down below, so please go check it out. Now, without any further delay, let us begin. Are you ready? Here we go. The logo history of, or should I say, the logo of United Rentals. 1997 to the present. There are 2 shapes, one gray, one silver, and one blue. And on the right, there was United Rentals in black text, and that's it. Here's the print version. Moving on, let's take a look at the National Hockey League. It was requested by Simon Gaming Channel again. So I'll put a link to his channel in the description down below, so go check it out. Here's the short bio for those of you who don't know what the National Hockey League is. The National Hockey League, or NHL, French, Ligue Nationale de Hockey, LNH, French pronunciation, Ligue Nationale de Hockey. It's a professional ice hockey league in North America, comprising 32 teams, 25 in the United States and 7 in Canada. The Stanley Cup, the oldest professional sports trophy in North America, is awarded annually to the league playoff champion at the end of each season. The NHL is one of the major professional sports leagues in the United States and Canada, and is considered to be the top-ranked professional ice hockey league in the world, with players from 18 countries as of the 2022-2023 season. The International Ice Hockey Federation also views the Stanley Cup as one of the most important championships available to the sport. The National Hockey League was organized at the Windsor Hotel in Montreal on November 26, 1917, after the suspension of the operations of its predecessor organization, the National Hockey Association, which had been founded in 1909 in Renfrew, Ontario. The NHL immediately took the NHA's place as one of the leagues that contested for the Stanley Cup, an annual interleague competition before a series of league mergers and foldings left the NHL as the only league competing for the Stanley Cup in 1926. At its inception, the NHL had 4 teams, all in Canada. Thus, the adjective "national" is in the league's name. The league expanded to the United States in 1924 when the Boston Bruins joined, and has since consisted of both American and Canadian teams. From 1942 to 1967, the league had only 6 teams, collectively, if not contemporaneously, nicknamed the Original Six. Those 6 are, I know those 6 are, if you know them, let me know in the comments below. These are the Montreal Canadiens, the Toronto Maple Leafs, the Boston Bruins, the New York Rangers, the Chicago Blackhawks, and the Detroit Red Wings. So, remember that. The NHL added 6 new teams to double its size in the 1967 NHL expansion. The league then increased to 18 teams by 1974 and 21 teams in 1979. Between 1991 and 2000, the NHL further expanded to 30 teams. It had added its 31st and 32nd teams in 2017 and 2021, respectively. The NHL is the 5th wealthiest professional sports league in the world by revenue, after the National Football League, or NFL, Major League Baseball, or MLB, the National Basketball Association, or NBA, and the English Premier League, or EPL. The league's headquarters have been in Midtown Manhattan since 1989, when the head office moved from Montreal. There have been 4 league-wide work stoppages in NHL history, all occurring after 1992. The NHL's regular season is typically held from October to April, with each team playing 82 games. Following the conclusion of the regular season, 16 teams advanced to the Stanley Cup playoffs, a 4-round tournament that runs into June to determine the league champion. Since the league's founding in 1917, the Montreal Canadiens have won the most combined NHL titles with 25, winning 3 NHL Championship Series before the league took full exclusivity of the Stanley Cup in 1926, and 22 Stanley Cups afterwards. The reigning league champions are the Vegas Golden Knights, who defeated the Florida Panthers in the 2023 Stanley Cup Finals. And I watched it already. I know. It's about to get tough, so let's take a look at the stats. League name is National Hockey League. Type sport is hockey, founded on November 26, 1917 in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Commissioners Gary Bettman. Headquarters are in 1185 6th Avenue, New York City, U.S. State of office looking. Website www.nhl.com. Link in the description down below, so please go check it out. For now, let's get right into it. The local history of the National Hockey League. 1917 to 1946, there's a black shield on a yellow, white and black outline. Inside it, there are 2 yellow lines between them. There's for NHL in yellow text. So that's it. 1946 to 2005, there's a black shield on a orange and black outline. Inside it, there are 2 orange lines between them. There's for NHL in orange text. And that's it. And finally, 2005 to the present, there's a black shield on a white, black, and silver outline. On it, there are 2 white shapes between them. There's for NHL in white text. And that's it. Here's the 2D version, the Pride Month version, the 100th anniversary version, the LNH version, and the 2D version of the LNH version. Let's move on to the Super Mario Bros. Movie, which was requested by GJAB23. So thank you for the request. Link to his channel will be in the description down below, so please go check it out. And now here's the short bio for those of you who don't know what the Super Mario Bros. Movie is. The Super Mario Bros. Movie is a 2023 American computer animated adventure comedy film based on Nintendo's Mario video game franchise. Produced by Universal Pictures, Illumination, and Nintendo, and distributed by Universal. It was directed by Aaron Horvath and Michael Jelenic, and written by Matthew Vogel. The ensemble voice cast includes Chris Pratt, Anya Taylor-Joy, Charlie Day, Jack Black, Keegan-Michael Key, Seth Rogen, and Fred Armisen. The film features an origin story for the brothers Mario and Luigi, Italian-American plumbers who are transported to an alternate world and becoming entangled in a battle between the Mushroom Kingdom, led by Princess Peach, and the Koopas, led by Bowser. After the critical and commercial failure of the live-action film Super Mario Bros. For 1993, Nintendo became reluctant to license its intellectual properties for film adaptations. Mario creator Shigeru Miyamoto became interested in developing another film during the development of the Virtual Console service. Through Nintendo's work with Universal Destinations and Experiences to create Super Nintendo World, he met with Illumination CEO Chris Bonadondri. But, by the way, if those didn't know, it was originally Universal Parks and Resorts before it changed their name to Universal Destinations and Experiences. So remember that. By 2016, they were discussing a Mario film, and in January 2018, Nintendo announced that it would produce it with Illumination and Universal. Production was underway in 2020, and the cast was announced in September 2021. The Super Mario Bros. Movie was released in the United States on April 5, 2023 to mixed reviews from critics. The film was a major commercial success, grossing $1.36 billion worldwide and setting multiple box office records, including the biggest worldwide opening weekend for an animated film and the highest grossing film based on a video game. It also became the highest grossing film of 2023, the third highest grossing animated film, and the 15th highest grossing film of all time. Wow, that's a lot. So let's take a look at the stats. Movie name is the Super Mario Bros. Movie. Running time is 92 minutes. Premiered on April 5th, 2023. Produced by Universal Pictures, Illumination, and Nintendo. Distributed by Universal Pictures. Directed by Andrew Horvath and Michael Jelenic. The budget is $100 million. In the box office, they made $1.36 billion. That's a lot. So, if you're ready for it, let's take a look at the logo of the Super Mario Bros. Movie. 2023. There's a black rounded shape inside it. There's word Nintendo in black text. On the right of the shape, there's a black plus sign. On the right of it, there's word Illumination in black text under everything. There was the and Super in silver text under them. There was Mario and Brothers. The letter M, the second letter R, and the dot are in red text. The letter A, the first letter O, and the second letter O are in green text. The letter R and the letter S are in yellow text, and the letter I and the letter B are in blue text. All these letters are on a silver outline. In other words, Mario & Brothers, there's a movie in silver text, and that's it. Here's the print version and the 2D version. Now let's move on to Trident, which was also requested by GJAB23. So thank you for the request. Link to his channel will be in the description down below, so please go check it out. Here's the show by for those of you who don't know what Trident is. Trident is a brand of sugar-free chewing gum. It was originally introduced by American Chicle shortly before it was bought by Warner Lambert in 1962. It reached the UK in 2007 when it was introduced by its then owner Cadbury Schweppes in the United Kingdom. In many other European countries, Trident is branded as Stibberol gum. Yeah, Stibberol, even though it is generally the same as Trident. So yeah, let's take a look at that. Brand name is Trident. Prototype is chewing gum, introduced in 1964. Owners are Cadbury and Mondelez International. Countries in the United States. I'm not sure what their slogan is. You have to put the question marks on it. Let me know in the comments where their slogan is. But the website is www.tridentgum.com. The link will be in the description down below, so please go check it out. And now, without any further delay, let us begin. The logo history of Trident. 1964 to 1986, there's an orange triangle. And on it, there's word Trident in black text. Except the dot below the I is a red triangle. So that's it. 1986 to 1998, the triangle has been removed and the font changed. 1998 to 2005, the font changed again. And now behind the letters E and N, there's a blue triangle. So that's it. 2005 to 2014 in the United States, and 2005 to 2011 internationally, there's a red curve shape under it. There's word Trident in black text, except the dot but letter I is a red triangle. So that's it. Here's a variant. 2011 to 2016 internationally, and 2011 to 2013 in Latin America. There's word Trident in black text, except the dot by letter I is red, and under the word Trident, there's a red curved line representing a smile. So now you know. Here's the print version, the Chinese version, and the print version of the Chinese version. 2013 to 2016 in Latin America, there's word Trident in white text, there's word Trident in black text on a white outline, except the dot by letter I is a red triangle, also on a white outline. So that's it. 2014 to 2017 in the United States, there's a white triangular shape, and inside it there's word Trident in black text, except the dot below the letter I is a red triangle. Under the word Trident, there's a red curved line representing a smile. So there you go, my friends. 2016 to the present internationally, there's word Trident in white text. There's word Trident in black text on a white and blue outline. Except the dot below the letter I is a red triangle. So there you go. 2017 to the present in the United States, there's word Trident in black text on a white outline. Except the dot below the letter I is a red triangle on a white outline. So there you go. Here's the variant. And finally, 2019 to the present, there's a white triangle on a dark blue, blue, and light blue outline, and on it there's Trident in black text on a white outline, except the top of the letter I is a red triangle. So there you go. And now, let's close out this episode with KSTW. It was requested... Oh. Did I get it wrong? Let me go fix it. There we go. That's all fixed. So, as I was saying, this logo was requested by Proudly Presents. So thank you for the request. Proudly Presents. You can go check out their channel with a link in the description down below. So please go check it out while you can. And now here's the show bio for those of you who don't know what KSTW is. KSTW Channel 11 is an independent television station licensed to Tacoma, Washington, United States, serving the Seattle area. Owned by the CBS News and Stations Group, the station maintains studios on East Madison Street in Seattle's Cherry Hill neighborhood, and transmitter is located on Capitol Hill, east of downtown. As the first station to sign on in Tacoma and the second in Seattle in the Seattle metropolitan area overall, KSTW initially signed on in March 1953 as KTNT TV, the area's CBS affiliate under the ownership of the Tacoma News Tribune. The station lost the affiliation when Seattle licensed KIRO TV signed on in 1958. Both share the affiliation for 2 years after their owners agreed to settle an antitrust lawsuit over the switch. The station became KSTW in 1974 when it was acquired by a forerunner of Gaylord Broadcasting. It subsequently became one of the strongest independent stations in the country over 2 decades, reaching regional superstation status with widespread coverage on cable television stations in Washington and neighboring states/provinces. KSTW rejoined CBS in 1995 during a nationwide affiliation shuffle. 2 years later, the station became a UPN affiliate via a three-way deal involving it and KIRO TV, which led it joining the CW when UPN shut down in 2006. KSTW is available on cable television and Canadian television customers in southwestern British Columbia on numerous cable providers such as Shaw Cable and TELUS Optic TV in Vancouver, Victoria, Nanaimo, Penticton, and Kelowna. Okay, so that's pretty good. Last thing I'm going to ask, each call letter is KSTW, branded as Seattle 11, never affiliation, independent, launch date March 1st, 1953, owner CBS News and Stations, they're Paramount Global, via its license name, the CW Television Stations Incorporated. Headquarters are in Seattle, Washington, USA. They don't have a slogan. Website www.seattle11.com. The link will be in the description down below, so please go check it out. Now, without any further ado, let's close out this episode once and for all. The final logo of the day, the logo history of KSTW. 1953-1958, this station was launched as KTNT TV. So we just have the word KTNT TV in red text under it. The other word channel 11 in black text. That's it. Here's the print version and a variant. 1958-1960, there's a white number 11 on a black outline under it. There's the word KTNT TV in black text, and the whole logo's on a white background. So that's it. 1960-1962, there's the other words KTNT AM and FM, all in white text, and logo all on a black background. So that's all. 1962-1974, there's the word KTNT in black and white text under it. There's a white number 11. So that's it. 1974-1976, they changed their name to KSTW. So there's a black ring on it. There's a black number 11. So that's it. 1976-1995, there's a black ring and connected to it. There's a black number 11. So that's it. 1976-1987, there's a yellow banner on it. There's words WKRP 6:30 and weeknights, all in black text. Under the banner, there's the words KSTW, Tacoma, and Seattle in white text. On the right of it, there's a yellow ring, and connected to it, there's a yellow number 11. So that's it. Here are 6 other versions. 1987 to 1990, there's a yellow number 11, and connected to it, there's a yellow ring, and connected to it inside it, and inside it, connected to the bottom of it, there's a yellow number 11. Another ring, there's the word KST Washington, and there are words KST Washington, Tacoma, and Seattle in yellow text. Oh, now you get the feeling. KST Washington. Here are 4 other versions. 1990 to 1995, there are the words KSTW and Washington and TV in white text. Between them, there's a yellow ring, and inside it, got it to the bottom, there's a yellow number 11. Under everything, there are the words Tacoma and Seattle in white text. Between them, there's a white dot. So that's it. Here's the station ID from the mid-1990s and the 10 o'clock news closed from March 12th, 1995. 1995 to 1997, there's a red square. Inside, there's a white number 11. Under it, there's a yellow CPS logo, which consists of a yellow circle inside a yellow shape. And under the logo, and under the square, And under the red square, there's for KSTW in black text. And that's it. Here's the news version. 1997 to 1998, there's a yellow circle, a blue triangle, and a red square. And on them, there are the letters UPNN in white text. On the right of the shapes, there's a blue number 11. So that's all. 1998 to 2002, the shapes and the number 11 are now all silver. The letters UPNN are now in black text. And now under everything, there's the word, in other words, KSTW and Seattle in white text. And the whole logo is now on a blue background. So there you go. 2002 to 2006, there's a blue ring. Inside it, there's for UPN in blue text. On the right of the ring, there's a blue number 11, and on everything, the other words KSTW, DT36, and Seattle, all in blue text. And between the number 36 and the word Seattle, there's a blue slash. So that's it. Here's the print version and the billboard seen on WrestleMania 39. WrestleMania 19. Whoa, WrestleMania 19. It's a WWE event. Forget about it, my friends. 2006 to 2012. There's the word CW, there's C and W in dark green text connected to each other. In the middle of the letter C, there's word the in dark green text. On the right, the word CW. On the right of the letters C and W, there's a light green number 11. And on the right, there's word KSTW in light green text. And that's it. Here's the print version. 2012 to 2023. The word KSTW is bigger. The font of it has changed, and everything is now green. Everything is now green. Everybody's not green. They're all in a different shade of green. So that's it. Here's the print version, the white version, a variant, the print version of a variant, and the website header. And finally, 2023 to the present, there's for Seattle in black text, and on the right of it, there's a blue number 11. So that's it. Here's the print version. That's it, and that's it, guys. Thanks for watching this episode of Logo History 2. I hope you all enjoyed it. Be on the lookout for more great content coming your way real soon. And I hope you all look forward to more great adventures and more fun with you in the near future. So I hope you all look forward to it. As we prepare you for more fun and excitement heading your way. This is going to be fun. I know. Thank you to everyone who requested these logos. Episode 54 will be coming out very soon. So please request. And make sure you stay tuned for the season 3 finale of Rob Geo 0407L's Logo History Retold. It's going to be about General Motors. So please stay tuned for it. It is the final episode of the season. You do not want to miss it. I hope to see you all there. But now for the rest of the schedule, please check out some medical videos on the channel. Thanks for watching. I'm Miguel Sanchez. You be yourself. And I'll see you next time on Logo History 2. Don't forget to request a logo for the next episode in the comments below. You've got 24 hours to request a logo for whatever you want. Make sure you make a count. It cannot be a logo that I already talked about before. If logos change, I will do it on Logo Update. So please stay tuned for it. Make sure you keep those requests coming. And I'll do my best to make it happen. For now, I'm Miguel Sanchez. Signing off. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Like, favorite, subscribe. I'll see you in another video. Laters!